Probably... I could bring out anybody right now. My neighbor. Our first guest tonight is probably the funniest transvestite since Milton Berle. And his stand-up has brought him legions of fans on both sides of the Atlantic. You can check him out in the new film, Ocean's 12, That Should Do All Right. Say hi to Eddie Izzard. Eddie, come on out. How are you? That's a lot to live up to. You better be funny.
No, but I thought I paid everyone money before I came on.
You did a good job.
It really kind of worked.
Thank you for being here. It's nice to meet you.
No, it's great. It's great to be here. It's, I like the big couch.
Thank you.
Thing, because it's also all about couches, isn't it? You're the whole job of the chat.
I really don't know what this job is about, to be honest with you. I'm horrible at it.
Isn't it all about this?
Yes, that's right.
Just being comfortable. But this is really comfy.
That's what people at home watching the show do.
I know.
Let me ask you, let me just start off with, because you spent time, obviously, in Britain and here, and I wonder now, since the election, what is the vibe of Americans overseas? Do they just hate us?
People now really love you. It's really worked out well. There's a sudden, hey, we must be crazy. It's really nice. Do anything you want to us, and we'll just lap it up. That's great. And thank you. No, it's kind of weird.
Patriot, in other words.
Yeah, if you are abroad, it's best to say you're Canadian. And that kind of works because we can't tell the difference in the accent and the A thing. And, but, you know, it was democracy. What can you say? I mean, I just didn't... It was... Why did everyone who voted for Kerry... Why do they live near water?
Yeah, I never figured that out.
They all live all down the sides and up by the lakes. Yeah. It's all people who were living without water and said, we must get to water. And then you get there and you go, life can be beautiful. And then they vote... and then you reach enlightenment with water. It's something Buddhist, I think.
I think you're right. Maybe the astrologer, Susan Miller, will know more about that. We'll ask her.
Yes, this is very interesting.
Yeah, tell me about your impression of America, your first time here. Did you come here from England and just sort of come to New York to make it and see the Statue of Liberty? Was it grandiose like that?
Yeah, all that. Yeah, I just wanted the whole... I wanted to be on a boat in the 1800s, except I wasn't bored. I was really into it. I loved the thing. I got a Bazooka Joe ring. I sent off to America, and they'd say... And they had zip codes, and we think, what is... Because we don't have zip... And what is that? And so I said, I got that, and I did that. And so I was really... And you went to the moon. And which I thought was us going to the moon. Yeah, no. And then I realized it was you going to the moon.
Yeah, it was us.
And not the breakfast cereal lied to me. I thought it was British people going to the moon, but we didn't even get.
What was your first gig here in the States? Where were you? Was it?
I went down to Memphis. Bizarrely, I was.
Your first time was in Memphis?
My first gig was in Memphis. There was a Memphis in May festival, and they booked street performers from London. I was street performing, and you go over there. And I was supposed to play it at 6 p.m. There was no one there, so I ended up... There were a load of U.S. Marines there for a marching band, and I played to them. That was my first gig in America. Right. U.S. Marines, 11:30 at night.
What kind of crowd were the Marines? Was that a good first?
They were insane.
Yeah.
Well, they were very drunk by that point. And I had the unicycle. I was getting out of a big pair of handcuffs on a unicycle, and I was walking around Memphis with a unicycle, and people kept saying to me, hey, boy, ride that thing. You ride that thing, boy. Just different people, as if they'd all said, we must say, ride that thing. Yeah. To the British transvestite when he appears. We will say, ride that thing. And it was just some sort of weird thing. They all got to ride that thing. Until I was saying, no, I will not ride that thing. Why are you saying this? And also, another guy from Arkansas was there and said, you British? He says, speak British to my kids. Talk Bobby Suit Jim, talk British to the kids. And they go, we want to go see a donkey. No, talk British.
Talk British.
Yeah, and I said...
That novelty thing that you do.
I said, no, it's English, and I won't.
That is hilarious.
So that was my first experience, and it was uphill from there.
Right.
Or downhill.
Uphill, for sure.
Sideways.
Have you been back to Memphis since?
No. I haven't been back. I would go back.
Surprised that didn't scare you off and you just went right back overseas.
Yeah, but I knew, I'd seen films, and I knew that America
was some potential here outside of Memphis.
Much more about mugging in Central Park.
Right.
And, because that's what we do. That's why you'll notice British people do not go into Central Park or on the subway in New York.
Because they know that's not a safe place to
No, they know that you're going to get mugged in a kind of 1970s style.
Yeah.
And It took years, and I lived right next to it. I was in the Mayflower Hotel right next to the park. I wouldn't go in it because I'd see they just.
Yeah, you could almost watch it go down.
Yeah.
Have you been in it since?
Oh yeah, it's great, and there's kids and stuff. And people with vacuum cleaners.
It's not all muggings. It's nice. There's a pond and ducks.
No, it's really nice. It's just like a park.
Yeah, exactly.
But not in films. You know, it hasn't got that drama. If you do a film and they go into Central Park, they're gonna get mugged.
Of course,
you know?
yes.
They're not gonna have a nice
time.
time.
The music kicks in. You know someone's dying.
I know. It's
and it's always a chick jogging at like 3:30 in the morning in Central Park.
And a shark gets her.
Yeah.
And,
damn CGI in America.
I know. It's those bridges. You know those bridges that are in Central Park?
Sure.
And everyone goes under there. Don't go under the bridge.
Right, yeah.
You know those little tunnels which are dark and there's people
Walk up the hill, go over the bridge.
Yeah, just don't go there.
Don't go underneath it. Well, we got the DVDs now, right? Is this the first time you've released these?
Yeah, these are my early work. Everyone says, oh, I love your early work, which means your career's going downhill. But this is my early work, and it's kind of, yeah, it's good stuff.
So the first time they're available here in the States?
First time.
Oh, good.
And you can get them in shops, you can get them on shops, mainly shops.
I also want to mention this, Ocean's 12 you're in as well.
I am in
Ocean's 12. And there's a little postcard for the movie, and there's all the names. You know, of course, there's Clooney and Brad Pitt and Matt Damon and on down here, Julia Roberts, and there's no Eddie Izzard.
No, I play George Clooney in...
Oh, is that what it is?
It is. I just play George, and George takes a back seat in this one.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I'm in it, and it's really my... I have a small role in it.
What do you do in it? Can we ask?
Yeah, I'm an expert in holograms. I'm a genius. I play a genius in it. It wasn't actually... It wasn't...
I don't know whether or not to believe you.
No, it's true. As long as you don't go to the loo at any point, don't go to the restroom. It's on there. I have 2 scenes.
Right.
And
just hold it for all of Ocean's 12 so we can see you.
The film swings round me, you know, like a pivot.
You're the focal point. You're the fulcrum of the movie.
The fulcrum, that's it. I'm not the center, but the fulcrum.
Yeah.
And people should hopefully remember.
Now I'm dying to see it.
I want to see it.
All right, screw Brad Pitt. Oh, we have an astrologer, Susan Miller, here. Have you ever had your chart? I heard you hadn't.
No, I have never had my chart because, like you, I think I'm not. I just didn't want to, and I thought, you know, and what's it?
Well, she did a reading. She's got your information too. Do you want to see what she has to say?
I want to see what she's got.
All right, we'll take a break. Eddie Izzard's here, everybody. We'll be right back with Susan Miller and Kevin Everett and Seance Divine 2's Blues Explosion. We'll be right back.